Namaste, my beautiful queens. This is the part 2 of was it love or was it a drug? Is it love or is it a drug? Is addiction? It's dangerous. This is part 2. Please watch part 1. So I am going to continue the part 1. So let's kind of summarize everything I said in the first part. When we met a person who is capable with his actions, with his words, with his attitude, with his anything, cause our system to feel danger, okay? Again, when we just meet, even when we just meet a person who is capable with his actions, his words, his attitude, his anything, cause our system to feel danger, every single time our body reacts with spike of adrenaline, which soon is being diminished with second hormones, endorphin. What happens next if we get into relationship with such a person? With time, this person becomes our drug dealer and our drug. He becomes our dose, okay? Because endorphins are opiates. The scientist already proves that endorphins are not hormones of happiness. Different hormones are the hormones of happiness. This is opiate. It's similar to opiates. It is a drug. So anything this person done, every time this person there, you are in relationship with this person, your body recognizes this person as danger. Instantly it produces adrenaline, which means 3 things: run, fight, freeze. It's a primal survival instinct. But because you don't run, don't fight, don't freeze, you don't do anything, you think it's love, your body instantly has to neutralize adrenaline by spike of endorphins, which are opiates, which are drugs, narcotic. This causes you to feel euphoria of love, so-called, which is in fact has nothing to do with love. It creates addiction to this person who is dangerous. He only can bring you pain and suffering. With time, this person becomes your drug dealer and your drug. This person becomes your dose. A dose of narcotic, a drug. This is the answer to your questions also. Why women stay with the abuser? Because any narcissist and any manipulator is abuser, because even if he doesn't hit you and beat you, psychological, mental, emotional abuse is still abuse, and you still gonna react this way. Toxic, destructive relationship. Even women which are being physically abused very often stay in such relationship. And the reasons are not just childhood traumas, not just lack of self-love, self-value, self-respect, but also the reason is adrenaline, endorphin, addiction. The torturer becomes your drug. It hurts. You are destroyed. You are humiliated. You are devalued. You are criticized. You are blamed for everything, but you stay. You know something is wrong, but you stay. You know it's wrong. You stay. You know you got to get out. You stay. Becomes the torturer, becomes your drug. This man, destroys you the same way as if you were taking cocaine or opiates, slowly destroying your physical and non-physical essence. Okay? All right? That's what it is. Because love is creative force. It cannot be connected with suffering. It cannot be connected with manipulation. It cannot be connected with humiliation. It cannot be connected with lies. It cannot be connected with cheating. It cannot be connected with manipulation. Love cannot be connected with any type of suffering, period. Get it already. Get it already. Just get it already and become free. Anyone who tried to recover from alcohol or drug addictions know that after you stop the drug, comes the period of which called abstinence. This period of abstinence. Abstinence from drugs causes agonies, causes distress, causes pains, so on. Same will be here. This is why women stay with the beast, narcissists, manipulators, psychopaths, abusers, because it is the dose. He is your dose of cocaine and he is a dealer of that cocaine. And it's very hard to get away from it. Anyone who ever tried to get away from drugs or alcohol addiction know that it's hard. This is why women stay with the beast. Because as I said, the beast becomes the drug. If we stay in such relationship, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Constant spikes and imbalance of adrenaline, constant spikes and imbalance of hormones caused by stress start to have their influence to our physical well-being. Usually it begins, I already said, with insomnia, weight loss, then weight gain, allergies, all type of skin issues, including later psoriasis and others. All kind of problems with your feminine organs. Please pay attention. Scariest, most terrifying is in 5-7 years of living and being in such relationship leads to more serious problem, because as you know, adrenaline spikes glucose and many start developing diabetes, and many then develop cancer as well, because your constant stress, constant suffering, constant humiliation, constant devalue, gaslighting, all that cannot not influence your physical health. Please do not ignore the reaction of your body to people, even if it's not love interest. Do not ever ignore reaction of your body to people. You cannot confuse this with anything. You cannot confuse it with being shy of liking somebody. No. This feels like your entire body trembles. It trembles with fear. It screams to you, danger, 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 please get away, please go away, please don't ignore it. So now you're going to ask me, what is true love, right? If this is not love, what is true love? I am tired to explain. Love has absolutely different reaction of our body. I will tell you, and I told you already many times, when I first met the father of my kids, instant reaction of my body, instant. He was walking towards me, just walking. The first time I saw him, you know what I felt? As if someone brought the warm blanket and wrapped it around my shoulders. I felt instant peace. Instant peace, not that adrenaline, peace. Love is peace. When you feel at peace with this person, when you feel protected, like nothing in the world can happen to you, respected, loved, taken care of. This is love. Also said a million times, love is never words. Love, right actions. So as you can see, the word codependency, this is not only psychological problem based on childhood traumas and childhood experiences. This is also very physical problem. We are dealing here with physical aspect of our body as well. Now I will be talking how to become free from such horrible addiction. Again, this material is researched and given to people by Anna Boginskaya, the writer of 3 novels devoted and dedicated to freedom of addiction and manipulation. When they are translated into English, I'm gonna let you know. Unfortunately, this is what we must know. So let us talk how to become free from it. We have to become free of it. It's not going to be easy, but you must understand. You have to go through this agony of abstinence. But please fight for your freedom. Fight for your freedom. Fight for yourself from a manipulator and psychological emotional abuser. So, your body, of course, your body, your emotion, you need to recover. So, of course, drugs destroy our physical and non-physical bodies. This is why such relationship also destroy our physical, non-physical body. It destroys our life. The relationship like this, adrenaline, adrenaline addiction, based on codependency, it destroys our physical and non-physical body. It destroys our life. It destroys our dreams, our goals. It destroys our moral principles. It destroys everything. Somewhere I had the list of things of the victim of manipulation. I already told you that. This is no love. You have to understand it. Of course, as I said, karma is involved here. This drug destroys you inside, destroys you outside, destroys your life. Because you're addicted. Yes, scary. We thought it was love. But in fact, it turns out to be a horrible, terrible addiction like cocaine. The source of your suffering is this person. So he becomes nothing else but, as I said, I'm repeating myself many times so you understand it. This person becomes a drug dealer and a drug himself, which gives you supplies of what is slowly killing you. Sounds scary but honest, but now you know. It had never been love. It had never was love. It cannot be love because love cannot hurt, crush, destroy. Love is a creative force. Again, I repeat, fight for yourself. Fight for your freedom. So how can we fight it? How can we get rid of it? How can we become free? Anna Boginskaya says, the first step, the first most important step, you must admit you have addiction. As you know, to this anonymous alcoholics, for example, the first step, he has to get up and he has to say, I saw it in the movies, I am such and such, I am an alcoholic. You must admit to yourself that you have addiction problem to this man. This is no love. This is a problem, an addiction, and you have to make yourself free of it. The very beginning is to admit you have it. The first step of getting yourself free from this hell. So please stop calling this nightmare love, please. This has nothing to do with love. So now on, when you admit it, from the moment you admit it, your recovering starts. Stop calling it love. Call it what it is. Addiction. If you want to add karma there, because usually such people come into your life. They usually have karma with us. You can call it karma and addiction, but please don't call it love. Next, how to forget him, how to set yourself free. First, as I already said, admit I have an addiction. Second, refusal from the dose. Refusal from him completely. The dose is him. As long as he is still in your life, you're gonna be in this hell. Run. Okay? If you can, completely refuse from any contact with him. Of course, if you're not married to him or have children with him. Completely refuse from any contact. Completely cut out. Imagine he's dead. It sounds cruel, but it's true. It's gonna help you become free. Or imagine he's on another planet. Don't look at his photos. Don't look at the videos with him. You got to block him from everywhere. If you can, change your address, change your phone number. If possible, stop checking, please, his social media. Why? Because I already explained in my other videos how easy it is to manipulate you. With the help of social media, he's gonna put a selfie with sad eyes there, I miss you, kind of. He's gonna use a video of sad songs, some sad love poem. All of these lies would have to tell you that he's miserable without you, he's unhappy without you. So, or he even, some of them use this very funny thing that he's ill, he's got a fever, he doesn't know what is wrong with him, he just visited a doctor. All these are manipulation he can do online. Don't forget, this snake cannot become a swan. Just write it on your refrigerator, write it. The snake cannot become a swan. It's a crime for you to hope that a snake can suddenly understand that he was a snake and turn into a swan. It's a reptilian. Reptilian cannot love, period. Reptilian part of brain is more active in narcissists of all times, manipulators and abusers. They cannot love, they cannot feel empathy, they cannot feel compassion. Please stop these criminal hopes which are destroying you and your life, thinking that the snake can become a swan. It never happens. Remember, absolute blocking him from everywhere. Absolute blocking him from everywhere. Okay? He flew to another planet. He's gone. He's gone. This is it. This will help you understand that idea, I can't live without him. I can't live without him is caused by this, by adrenaline addiction. This is just the idea. It has nothing to do with the truth. Number 3, warning. Anyone who tried to recover from alcohol or drug addiction, no. After you stop the drug comes a period of abstinence. Abstinence from drug causes agonies, distress, pain, so on. Same here. As this man, the manipulator, is your drug and drug dealer. When you're going to refuse from it, your organism, all of your physical, non-physical self, will have to go through the stage of healing from addiction. This stage is not possible to avoid, okay? This stage is not possible to avoid. This is just the stage, okay? Just the stage. And you can do it. Anna Boginskaya said the hardest dates of such agonies happen on day 7, day 21, 90 days, and 6 months. 6 months maximum. This is the way to get rid of addiction. Do not fight it. You don't have to fight it. Just accept it. Try to stay calm. Meditate. Use aromatherapy. Do yoga or any sport. Now, how to minimize agony of abstinence? First, if you have common friends with him, stop any contacts with them, because they can only become the instrument in his hand. He can make your common friends instrument of his manipulation. Oh, you know, I saw him. He looks so down. He's suffering. Be careful. Number two, make yourself very busy. Very, very busy. When you get rid of a manipulator, you suddenly get a lot of free time. The time you were spending to discuss him with friends, to think about him, trying to figure him out, hello, good luck, waiting for him, so on and so on. Now, this time will be free. So get yourself very busy with new people, with new hobbies, new events. Do anything you want. Communicate with other men. Go on dates with other men. No one makes you sleep with them if you don't want to. Just communicate with other men. Number three, sport. Include sport at least for 90 days after you're decided to cut him off. Why is that also sport very helpful? Sport gives you the dose of healthy adrenaline. All right? And please, no alcohol for 90 days at least, because in this period of time, lots of women, I am not kidding, become alcoholics. Because also, I was talking with a psychologist who is also a narcologist. He said that it's extremely difficult to treat drug addiction, because very often the drug addict simply go and starts to use huge doses of alcohol instead of drugs. So make sure for 90 days you don't use no alcohol. 5, and I'm serious, no stupid love songs, okay? I'm serious. For 90 days, no stupid love songs. Not this I can't live without you or something like this. Same about love movies. Veer and Zara, In Your Eyes. All that has to be gone. It has to be gone, because this is no love. This is addiction. This is suffering. This is manipulation. This is torture. No love movies. No love songs. No love novels, okay? Better read information of becoming free of codependency, of self-love, how to rise self-esteem, how to heal the childhood traumas. If you can't go to therapist, do something yourself. Just please, no stupid love songs, no movies, no novels. Instead, educate yourself. All right? 6, take a sheet of paper. Just take a sheet of paper like that and write on it. Maybe you need several of them. Write there everything hurtful what he had ever done to you. Write everything. And every single day you have to read it. And when you even have the slightest thought of calling him or texting him, please read the text again. 7, do not visit the places you visited together. Do not go to the restaurants you went together or to parks you were walking together, something like this. Do not visit any places which brings you memories about him. Number 8, if you like to pray, pray. If you like to write or listen to affirmation, do that. Meditate, dance, do whatever you believe. Ask for strength from the force. Get yourself back. Ask the force, the divine, the guides and the keepers to give you freedom from this torture, to give you back to you. Fight for yourself. Fight for your freedom. Fight for your self-love. Fight for your self-value. Fight for your dignity. Fight for yourself. Number 9, if by any reason you run into him, if by any reason you have to talk to him, he called you from unfamiliar number, or he came straight to your house, knocked your door, or maybe you have children together. Remember that manipulator will use anything to get you back, not to love you, to have his revenge if you left him. I've made a video which is called, Is It Dangerous to Take Him Back? Please watch that video. If he's there, falling on his knees with 100 roses, crying crocodile tears and begging you to take him back, in your head, repeat these words. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. Just repeat it in your head. I do not believe you. I do not believe you. Or try to like lock your hands like this, creating like this circle like that. Imagine yourself in a circle of white light, because manipulator can't even break through your protective auras, because usually after you run away from a manipulator of any kind, any narcissist, any abuser, usually all your non-physical body need to be balanced and healed. So please imagine you are in a white ball of bright light and repeat, I don't believe you. No matter what performance he gives you, whatever he says, as I said, cries, falls to his knees, promises you that, the star and the moon. From now on, it's the lies. It's the manipulation. Repeat, I don't believe you. This will protect you from falling back into his web. Remember, every single day without him is a step to your freedom. Every single day without him is a step to your freedom. In just 1 week without him, you will suddenly feel like you can breathe. It is now easier to breathe. In 21 days, you will be able to smile and enjoy life again. In 90 days, you will be asking yourself what the hell it was. Usually 6 months later, if you see him again, you will be like, what the hell happened to me? What did I find in this man? Why was I suffering so much? Manipulation only works when manipulator is there in your life. Manipulator is out of your life, his manipulation is not longer working, period. If manipulator is gone, it works no more. Those great things, I receive those emails all the time. Great things you saw in him were never there. Those great things were a mask he was wearing in order to get you into his web and to manipulate you. It was an illusion. I love the words of ANNA BOGINSKAYA. We are not what we are doing today. We are what we will be doing tomorrow. It's your choice to become free from the manipulation, from adrenaline, endorphin addiction. When you make yourself free, when you heal, it will bring you new relationship based on true right actions, based on care, respect, kindness, and compassion. You deserve it. Don't you deserve it? Now, questions about what if this is a twin flame? What if this is a soulmate? I predict this question in my emails. You have to base your actions only is still a man. Okay? Twin flame is still a man. Soulmate, schmollmate, whatever this is. And if twin flame is a narcissist and a manipulator, he's gonna destroy you just the same way. And you will feel all the things which is called adrenaline, endorphin addiction. Because to adrenaline, endorphin addiction is added karma, is added also recognition. He will destroy you just exactly the same way, even if it is a twin flame. Your actions about yourself have to be based only on his actions as a man. Only based on actions. Twin flame, karmic, soulmate, whatever it is. Only on his actions in 3D. If this happened to you, yes, it awakened you. Now you know you have to become free. You deserve to be free. It is your life. It is your choice. You can stay in this horror nightmare, justifying being humiliated, manipulated, ignored, justifying this all that it's your twin flame. Okay, wrong choice, but it's your choice. You want to do it, go ahead and do it. Or make yourself free. I choose freedom. Namaste.